Hello, welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. So I thought we would go right into advent calendars, and then I want to talk to you guys about some sewing plans for the coming season because I'm already over winter and it hasn't even technically started yet. All right, Day 8 from the cat calendar. Let's see what we got. All right, so today's kitty is, oh, it's a little calico kitty, and her name is Patches. She's really cute. And then her yarn is, oh, it's very sweet. It's got sort of a light charcoal gray and some cream and some kind of goldeny peachy color. So yeah, there's her with her yarn. Very cute. Oh, Luna's in the window. Hi, Luna. Hello. All right. She looks really cool in the window. She's like, hello. And then we've got the Smerligans Nutcracker calendar, Day 8. And we are looking at, the name is the Sugar Plum Fairy. Okay, Sugar Plum Fairy is one of my favorite parts of the entire ballet. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with the costumes in that scene because pinky purple, right? All right, here we go. Oh, very sweet. Very much what you think Sugar Plum Fairy inspired yarn would be. It's like a warm purple with some lavender, very pretty. And I think it will look nice with the rest of the shawl, which I will show you the shawl. So this is the grand opening shawl by Telly Bean Knits, as I've said, I think every day. We have got this yarn still on hold. I thought we'd pick up this side, but no. We've got this yarn on hold, and we ended up doing another sort of layer of garter stitch on top of that last cool little sand stitch section. So I guess we're gonna go in a more purple direction here at the top. I think that'll be really cool. So that's what we're going with the shawl. Now, I thought I'd show you guys this because this is gonna help me plan my sewing for the upcoming year. So I follow Tara Dayton here on YouTube. I'm also part of her Patreon. Hi Tara, if you're watching. I don't think she watches my channel, but that's okay. She's amazing. And she does a lot of vintage sewing. She was actually a wedding dress designer for a while, and now she teaches sewing. She's just really cute. And she created the Dressmakers Journal, which is this really cool printable. So you can print out these pages, and it just helps you organize your sewing journey. And I use it for knitting too. So you can print out, there's like one for each season. This is the winter one, which I haven't done much with the winter ones because, again, I don't like sewing for winter. Here's little croquis. They're blank, and then you can draw your design on top, which helps you kind of visualize it. You can put fabric swatches, which I've done here for quite a few of my fabrics. And then, like, you can print out pages that are Butterfingers, come on, look up. Okay, your measurements, always really nice to have. I need to fill that out so that it's current. And then, like, you can do a sewing project. In this case, it's a knitting project. I want to knit the 10 of Hearts cardigan, which is a vintage pattern. This is that wrap top I just made. I did a little page for that, and you could put in your pattern details, supplies, any fitting notes or changes you made, and a swatch for the fabric you use. So I was thinking that I would start one for spring because I have very distinct ideas about what I want 2024's clothing to look like going forward. So I've got my spring page, and then I'll show you guys, I printed out a collage of inspiration. So I'm really inspired right now by very like contrast colors like purple with yellow, pink with green, things like that. And I'm really inspired by the work of Kate Spade, who we lost recently and who I find extremely inspiring. I'll show you guys a little bit of my Kate Spade Pinterest. Just really bright colors, lots of pink, lots of print, lots of like purples and yellows, and just really girly and feminine, but almost like kind of candy color. Like this jacket down here is a Kate Spade piece. But then I've also been really inspired by like my usual things, which are like 1950s and things like that. So lots of polka dots. So I've got this is my must make list. It's another one of the printout pages, and it has most worn and loved, what's missing, dream makes, to be replaced or remade. So what I want to do is go through my closet today and see what I've got, and I'll show it to you guys, that I want to take into the next season and kind of build pieces that go around it. And then I want to figure out what I'm missing. Pattern wish list, I'm going to fill that out. It lets you put in like the pattern you want, some details, components, notes. So I've got some of that ready to go. So yeah, I'm just going to do a lot of paper crafting today and a lot of looking at my stash. I've got the little fabric swatch page ready. And then there's croquis. We've got the smaller ones where you can kind of do almost like a whole collection. You guys can see that. And then there's these bigger ones. So you can really nail down specific looks. Part of me that went to fashion school and had to do all this kind of the first time, like build collections, is sort of reawakening doing this, which is nice. That was a skill set that I learned and then haven't really used because I tend to just sort of be a mood sewer, but I like the idea of creating some more cohesive sort of collections just to kind of exercise that muscle, because that was my favorite part in school, was creating collections that went together. And then the pussy bow blouse I just did is in this section because I'm considering it part of this sort of little collection. So I've got my notes about it. I've got the hack. I noted that I did French seaming. I made the size 10. And I have a swatch of the fabric. So yeah, that is my plan. I just want to plan out. My plan is to plan today. So I'll be back once I get some of this kind of nailed in and drawn in. And I'll also show you guys what pieces I'm pulling from my closet, as well as what fabric I want to use to sort of go with those pieces. So I'll see you guys a little later. Okay, so I've gone through my closet and done a quick inventory, and I don't need to sew anything. I'm kidding, but I do feel like need is not the word for what's happening here. So what do I want to do still? So I'm going to show you guys, I printed out some of the patterns I would like to make. So we've got the Sew Over It penny dress, this Anise jacket from Seamwork. I've never really made a jacket before, but I like the idea of making this little cropped one that looks very 60s with this cute little Peter Pan collar. The Sew Over It pussy bow blouse. We know I love that pattern. The Sew Over It violet dress I'd like to try. It's that new shirt dress that has the shearing in the back. The Sybil skirt from Love Notions. I would like a pleated knit skirt. The Wearing History smooth sailing blouse. I see a lot of people make this and I wanted to give it a try. Pattern Emporium go-to fit and flare dress. I put this in here because I feel like this is an infinitely hackable plain skater dress. And then I've also got the Marion dress by Wardrobe by Me. So I wanted to go in to my closet and look and see what I had that might go with some of this stuff, and also what I have already of some of those patterns I'm talking about making. So I've got some ready to wear pants that I wear quite a bit. These are these sort of window pane ponte slim fit trousers. I wear those a lot, and they're quite old. I would love to make a pair that replace those. I've got a pair of plain black skinny jeans that are high-waisted. I've got Pattern Emporium's knit palazzo pants, and I did sort of a skater pant hack. So I just added some buttons to the pocket band on these. They're a navy blue, they're a Liverpool knit, and they are really nice. They go with a lot of things in my closet. And then I've got my 2 Slay All Day pants. So I've got the teal ones of the Pattern Emporium Slay All Day. And these have pockets and darts in the back. This is a great pattern. I tested this pattern and I was like, I need all the pants. And then I also made a pair that I like, but I don't wear nearly as much. And it's the Slay All Day pants with no pockets. And I did little belt loops, a little belt loop hack. But this sort of mauve color makes them a lot harder to wear. So I've got all that. And then I do have some blouses in my life already. Oh wait, I've got 2 more bottoms I wanted to show you guys. So one is this Pattern Emporium Symphony skirt in a charcoal gray. Symphony skirt is a paneled skirt. Yeah, and I wear this quite a bit. And then the other one is a Pattern Emporium, I think this is the Heartlight. Yeah, it's the Heartlight skirt in this very thick double brushed poly that's a black and white kind of micro polka dot. So those are the bottoms that I kind of wear. So I don't really feel like I need any more bottoms. I do want to make that Sybil skirt with the pleats because I just want to try that style on me with like a Liverpool fabric so it really sticks out and looks very 50s. I do have some blouses that I wear that I'm planning on wearing in the coming months. One is this patina blouse by Friday Pattern Company. Then I've got my So Over It Pussy Bow blouse, and this is the first time I did that little pleated sleeve hack. Love that. Here is the Pussy Bow blouse I just made. And then finally, and of course it's on the hanger all backwards, this is that blouse I just made for that pattern test. That was the Shoreline blouse, which I think, yeah, I think the sale for this is either ending today or ended yesterday. But it's Pattern Emporium's newest pattern. So that is the blouses that I have in my collection that I'm hoping to kind of pull into the next coming months. I do wear the sort of pink pants with this blouse, and it looks quite nice. But really I don't have a lot to wear the pink pants with, so they're not as stable in my wardrobe. But I do have them. And then I have made that wardrobe by, oh, and I also have this as kind of a wild card. It's this Pattern Emporium Slay All Day skirt. It's a pencil skirt with a slit on the side. And it's got monster eyes on it. I have no idea this is something I'm going to wear in the spring, but I do like this design of skirt. I feel like the lighting is getting really weird because it's sunny. So yeah, it keeps getting brighter and darker. I'm sorry about that, guys. And then I have made the Marion dress, the button-up knit dress, a few times. So I'll show it to you guys. So this is one of them, which is really cute. It's got the little rounded collar. It's got the little snaps in the front. And then I've got this one, which is a plain green one, which I think will definitely get worn quite a bit. But I also have the Hala Elise dress, which I was completely obsessed with when I first started making it, 5 years ago or so. So I've made a few. I've got this one. So it's a wrap dress with a really cool little collar. And then you can actually add like these little tabs on the collar. I'll show you on one of the other ones so you can really see it. But this one I actually hacked it to have a gathered skirt because I didn't have enough fabric. This is the Hala Elise. Most of you have seen the most, and it's my banana dress. But you see it's got this little detail where you have like a little tab with buttons that kind of holds it into sort of a sweetheart shape. I wear that a lot. And I made one more of those. So, which is this little tropical print one that has the tabs. So I feel like the Elise kind of has the same niche as the Marion dress. So I probably don't really need to make more of those unless it's just a fabric that really inspires me. So I'm gonna go downstairs and pick out some fabric that I think will go with some of these pieces, and then I'll show that to you guys. Okay, so this is why I don't do collections, because I buy one-off things. None of this goes with anything else. So this is something I think would make a really cute, like that big skirt I talked about. The pleated skirt. And, I mean, it's a gray and white houndstooth. It's really cool, but I mean, does it really go with anything else? Not so much. I've got this that would make a really cute A-line skirt. It's a turquoise and white dot. It's a print, so not so much. I've got a plum and white dot that would also make a really cute pleated skirt. Then in my wovens that I could use to make blouses, I've got this, which is black with green and peachy pink coral. Doesn't go with anything. This is going to be my tester for the smooth sailing blouse because it's not my favorite colors. It's like mint with like some kind of warm earthy tones. Doesn't go with anything else I wear. This is the colorway. It's the same fabric. It's a rayon, but in this pink color, which I do love. So if the smooth sailing blouse works, I'll make it again in this. Doesn't go with anything. You see a theme? This could be one of the shirt dresses, because I got plenty of it. It's a plum and white dot. This was, I only have a yard of this. It was a little fabric sample, so it'd be good as a wearable muslin test fit. It's gray with peach. This is fabric I've been hoarding for a while. It's a beautiful print. It's like a sort of a peach color, which is not my best color, and chartreuse with violet flowers, rayon. So yeah, so basically what I'm saying is none of my fabric goes with any of my other fabric, and this is why all my bottoms pretty much are black. So that's that. That's what we've got here. I will go on camera one more time so I can sign off to you guys. Hi. So that's day 8, okay? My basement is a fantastic background, I know. That's day 8 of Vlogmas. I'm just going through, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue to do what I always do. I'm going to make my sewing plans. I'm going to sew what I feel like sewing and buy fabric I feel like buying. And then if none of it works together, then I'll just have to be creative. So what we learned is I'm a chaos monkey. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy Vlogmas!